your ABC 7 First Alert weather forecast with meteorologist John Scalzi.
Yeah, 76 degrees and the dew point value higher than it was 24 hours ago, coming in at 74. We have an east wind at about 7, some sunshine, but also some clouds building, particularly in inland areas, which is where I think our rains will start first, building inland, and then they'll gradually drift back to the coast. We have across the region 87 degrees in Arcadia, Wauchula 86 degrees, Myakka, Parrish at 87, Bradenton at 86, 87 degrees in Northport. We have Punta Gorda coming in at 87, Venice at 86, and Boca Grande at 86. Still have some showers left over from Jose. It's still producing rain. It's just not moving. It must be kind of a burden for these folks along the coastline who have been just watching those pounding waves, and I'm sure some folks are seeing some beach erosion that is not terribly pleasant for them or their pieces of property. Right now, though, we're just getting some light rain showers and maybe some breezy winds in parts of Montauk and areas around Cape Cod. And, I mean, it's not really a serious issue. Certainly will not stop any air traffic that's going into Boston or New York or Jersey or Philly. If you're heading to any of that corridor, to those corridors, well, you're fine. Now, what may slow up a little bit later on today are areas around Chicago or Minneapolis-St. Paul. You could have some pretty big thunderstorms there, which might actually slow air traffic just a little bit. So watch for that if you're traveling. Elsewhere, things are pretty quiet across the state of Florida. We had some thunderstorms yesterday in our 24-hour loop, but today things are pretty quiet. We got a few showers beginning to build over on the other coast, but locally everything is tame. We like that. If you look at the thunderstorm possibility and the chance of severe weather today, it's really going to focus around Oklahoma City and then up toward Minneapolis-St. Paul down through about the Chicago area. For our neck of the woods, any showers that turn to thunderstorms, it's just going to be benign summertime thunderstorms. Nothing severe here to really worry about. So good news in that regard. High pressure, the dominant weather feature back to the west, providing us with that easterly wind flow. Catching the fetch of air over the Atlantic waters, enriching it with moisture, and having moistened our atmosphere, setting the stage for a few scattered afternoon showers. They build inland. Sea breeze maybe develops a little bit, but it's pinned pretty close to the coast, so showers that do develop will be, I think, mostly near the coast in terms of the stronger storms and the potential for thunderstorm activity, but you can see a few scattered showers in inland areas as well. Of course, we'll be watching very carefully Maria. Maria may actually help our weather as it lifts north into the near Atlantic, nowhere near the state of Florida. But around it, there'll be drier air because what goes up must come down. And with a thunderstorm, as it lifts the air up, it tends to fall on its periphery. And falling air does not produce clouds. It's a drying effect in our atmosphere. And that's what we're going to get around its periphery. That comes our way next week. We'll show you that in a second. Warm weather continues, isolated late showers, sun, then a few clouds. Future rainfall forecast shows those showers building along the coast, a couple of them anyway, nothing really heavy, and then tomorrow maybe more of the same. Couple of storms that we're watching, Jose and Maria in particular. That one's going to wash out, so that was Lee. Not really worried about that. We'll give you the forecast for these two storms in just a few minutes, but really not much has changed in that regard. We still have a Category 3 storm. We still have a tropical storm, and both of them are forecast to probably not bother anybody too much anymore. Let's hope. Forecast calls for a northeast wind at about 10 knots. Surging a little this afternoon and evening to about 15 knots. And for the week ahead, nice weather. Chance of showers increases just a little bit, but not all day rainouts Friday and Saturday. And then that drying effect takes place on Sunday and reduces rain chances. Right?